Hello, Mr. Smith here again. This time I'm speaking English. I'll try to send most of these out in German, or at least part German, part English. But today I wanted to talk to you about a number of things related to the big picture, the situation we're in. First of all, let's get real. There's all this talk about anxiety and panic and fear and depression and all the rest of that. And we are in a serious situation. There's no doubt about that. But I wanted you to think about uh, think about it in a bigger perspective. I wanted to encourage you to look at the big picture. I believe that we collectively, we our country, and we the world, we the human people, the humanity of the world, we're going to come through this okay. We really are. Um, we've been through bad stuff. We've been through worse, and it's interesting. History keeps going. People keep going. So I say, uh, I won't say don't ever be afraid, because we are afraid from time to time. Occasionally we have a little anxiety. There's reason for that. But don't let it rule you. Uh, you know, deal with it and move on and have hope, have optimism. We're going to move forward. So, no anxiety about the whole virus thing. Secondly, don't worry about school. Please don't worry about school. Don't worry about your grades. Don't worry about your classes. Don't worry about getting into college, all that stuff. These are unusual times, and it's my job as your teacher to make sure that that part of things works out for you. So, don't worry about your grades. Don't worry about your credits, all the rest of that. I'll take care of that. What I do want you to do, however, is keep working and keep learning and keep reading all the stuff that makes you smart. Please keep working on that. Uh, and so I want to say what you can be doing. Obviously, I'm sending you emails and text messages and cheerful little videos like this. Going to be sending you those things bit by bit over the coming days, weeks, and possibly even months. Who knows? But what I want you to do is realize what you can do on your own, even aside from what I send you. I'm going to break that down into two parts, one related to German and two related to learning in general. In terms of German, think about four things. One, two, three, four. That's four fingers, right? Reading, writing, speaking, and listening. So if you make sure that you read some German, write some German, listen to some German, and speak some German, read, write, listen, and speak, that's going to progress your fluency, progress your knowledge of the language. Okay, reading is easy to do. There's all kinds of stuff on the websites I send you. Listening, there's all those YouTubes. And for some of your classes, there's audio files as well. Reading, listening, speaking, the classic Google Voice assignment. That's your speaking. Read, write, speak, and listen. Writing, depending on which class you're in, German 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or DP, you can either do some writing in terms of the printable worksheets, or if you're in the upper levels, there's some different assignments that you are working on or will be working on when I send them to you. But think of read, write, speak, and listen. If you do a little bit of each of those over the course of a week, you're just going to keep progressing and growing in your knowledge of the German language. And that will ultimately make you very, very smart, which is a good thing. Okay, so that's learning for German class. Let's talk about learning in general, right? You as a human being, what I'd say is use these virus days, virus weeks, use them to read. Keep reading, read anything. All right, whatever you're interested in. If you like history, read history. If you like sports, read about baseball and football. If you like horses, read about horses. If you like music, read about music. But read. Reading is the number one skill which will help you progress both in the academic system of high school and college, but even more so help you develop as a human being, help your mind develop. So read, read, read. If you got books, read them. If you don't have books, then talk to your family, talk to your friends, talk to your neighbors, read some books they have. Books are good, magazines are good, right? Read magazines. If all else fails, read online. There's all kinds of stuff online, blogs and so forth. I prefer that you read from actual paper, physical reading, books and magazines. Newspapers, oh, newspapers are great. Go to the gas station, buy a newspaper. So try for reading off of paper, but if that absolutely is impossible, then read something online. Okay. And last point, why are you doing all of this? Why are you doing all this? Yeah, you're doing it to get credits and get grades and get a high school diploma and get into a university and then get a university diploma and then maybe go to grad school, whatever. But that's not the main reason you're doing it. The main reason you're doing it is because it's going to develop your mind. All right, you're doing all of this stuff, your education, because it develops your mind, it develops you as a person. And when you're done with all the school stuff, when you've got all your degrees from universities and you're well into some career and you're working somewhere and even beyond that, you want to keep developing your mind. You want to keep reading and thinking and even writing, right? Even when you're not in school, you can write things. You can write in a journal or a diary about books and ideas, or if you get adventurous and you want to share your ideas, you can start your own blog or something like that. Keep developing yourself. Even people who are extremely ancient, like me, a fossil, right? I keep reading and I keep learning about all kinds of things. I've been reading through a chemistry textbook. I don't know anything about chemistry. I never did well in science. My majors at the university were German literature, business, and philosophy. So, but I wanted to read something about chemistry just to kind of get some of that into my brain. So keep reading, keep exploring, keep thinking. It will develop you as a human being. Anyway, I've talked far too long, but just wanted to put some random thoughts in front of you. Hope you're having a good day. Talk to you later. Bye bye.